seen this book before. You probably don't recognize it though from the front because I don't have the.
I recognize the little person in there.
Oh, the places you'll go. Have y'all ever seen that book before?
Yeah, I have the book.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite books. I love it. So it's by Dr. Seuss.
I have one book from them. The three next. Yeah.
Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go.
It's kind of rhyming.
It is rhyming, isn't it?
I like rhyming.
You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I choose not to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down a not so good street. And you may not find any you want to go down. And in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the open, wide air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, and people as brainy and as footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be up and on your way. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high flights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang. You'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll be top of all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but it's sad but it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and then, chances are then, that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not much for fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly are darkened. A place you could sprain both your elbow and your chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or maybe right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go to the back and sneak in from behind? Simple, it's not. I'm afraid you'll find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start to race down a long wiggled road at a breaknecking pace and grind for miles across the weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, towards the most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting to go, or for a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to show. Waiting around for a yes or a no, waiting for your hair to grow. Everyone's just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps on their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or sitting, or a string of pearls, a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone's just waiting. No, that's not you. Somehow you'll escape, and all that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where the boom bands are playing. With a banner flip flapping, once you'll fly high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, and there's fun to be done. There are points to be scored, and there are games to be won. And there are magical things that you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of them all. Fame, you'll be famous, famous as can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win, because you'll play games against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be sometimes, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road and in between, hither and yon, that can scare you so much that you don't want to go on. But you will go on. That thought will be rather foul. On you will go through the enemy's prowl. On you will go through the hack and crack's howl. Onward up many a frightening creek. Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and you'll know hike far. And you know you'll hike far and face up to all your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, and of course, as you already know, you'll get mixed up with as many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you will move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bigsby or Bray or Mordisi, Alley, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. The end.
Come on. If he was still on the white paper, we could have drawn.
So, this book kind of relates to your life, right? So, you know, when you grow up, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you can be anything, right? You guys have talked about some careers before. You know what a career is? Who can tell me? Maddie Beth.
It's someone that's part of our city that helps, but they're different jobs.
Christina.
Like how you can have a different career, like how you can do stuff that you haven't done before or something. It's kind of like that. It's kind of.
And what do you guys think I want to be when I grow up?
A teacher.
I think you're right. So let's all turn around and we're gonna write some stuff up here. So get high key, you might want to get where you can see. Careers. So different types of jobs you can have. So think really hard about some careers that you've learned about before. And then when you think of something, raise your hand. Toriana. A police. That's a good one. Kinaya. A doctor. Kingston.
A factory maker and a YouTuber.
A factory worker and a YouTuber?
What?
Like the road.
Like
We'll say YouTube star, Brock.
Fishing and like a fisherman
A
and
fisherman.
YouTube videos of fishing around.
Kush.
Actor.
An actor.
What is it called?
Shakira.
A teacher.
A teacher. Mary Kate.
A nurse.
A nurse. DeAndre.
A football player.
A football player. Ty.
A basketball player.
A basketball player. Christina.
A movie star.
Oh man.
So that's kind of the same as an actor, right? An actor or an actress. Kaden.
A soccer player.
So these all kind of go together. A soccer player.
That's what I'm going to be
tomorrow.
I'm gonna
No
start
one has
giving
got
recording.
YouTuber yet.
Luke.
A firefighter.
Maddie, a biologist. Ooh, I like that.
What's a biologist?
When you study biology, you study about life.
My mom's
Your mom's a nurse. Okay, let's just take a couple more.
only 3. I mean,
A cheerleader.
that's a teenager skill.
You could be a professional cheerleader. A singer.
A kid just get to say. A kid just get to say.
Hakidius.
I said
The president. Yes.
What?
All right. We have some really good careers up here. Okay, so I want each of you to go back to your seat very quietly. Girls first.
Write anything down.
And can I have my paper people? That's my Hakidius. Joa. Okay, now boys, go back to your seats. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, everybody's going to need to have a pencil out. Okay, go. Give me just a second and I'll tell y'all what to do. Okay, so everybody has out a pencil. Okay. So think about what you want to be when you grow up. Remember, you can be anything you want to be. Think really hard and try not to let other people see, and write it in the middle, kind of small, okay? Write it in the middle of your paper. We're just going to write one career right now. Just write your top career.
I'm not just going to be a factory worker. I'm going to be the boss of it. Because I'm making a cage of the goldfish factory.
You're making a goldfish factory.
It's always.
Okay, well, write down what you want to be in the middle. Write it kind of small. In the middle. I said in the middle. And write it kind of small and try to keep it a secret because we don't want other people to see. So we're gonna play a little game. See, you got some ideas. I think maybe you can do Okay, I'm gonna put this over it so nobody can see, okay? Oh wait, you're not done? Well, just cover it up then.
Stop looking at mine. What do you think I got?
Okay, well, just remember your head what you got. We're just using the little students to cover it up right now so nobody sees, because we're gonna play a game. I'll tell y'all in just a second. Cover your word up. Don't let anybody see it. It's okay if you see it. We just don't want anyone else to see it. So everybody should have their career written down by now.
Octavius.
Okay. Everyone should have their career written down. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game. So, and you're gonna write down 4 different clues so people can try to guess what career you have. So write down 4 things that you could say for people to guess what career you have. Write down 4 different clues about your career, and so you can read them all to people so they're going to try to guess what you wrote down. You can just write it anywhere on the paper. Talk about it. So you have that. And just remember it in your head. Now on here, write down 4 clues so people can try to guess. So think of something. So since I'm a teacher, I might write down, I like to help people. That could be an idea. So write down 4 clues. I'm gonna try to guess. So just wait, just hold it in. Whisper. Yeah, what are you gonna read off? You have to give them sound. I like that. That's good. Okay. You should be writing your answers down.
Yes, Mama. Johnny said Charlie. You like Charlie.
Okay, so y'all be finishing up your clues. When you finish, turn your paper over so I know that you're done. In your desk. We're gonna put it in the second set while we're desk. Okay. Y'all need to be finishing up. Alright. Okay. I want everybody to look at me. There should be no talking right now. There should be no talking right now. Okay. I want everybody to, in just a second, I'm gonna have everybody line up around the edges and we're gonna play our game. So we're gonna go one, I didn't say it yet. We're going to go one at a time and we're gonna try to guess what the person's career is. And we're gonna let them read their clues off. And when they're reading their clues off, we're not gonna talk and interrupt them. We're gonna give them a chance because we don't want anybody talking when it's our turn, right? Okay. So, if I could have the boys on the carpet.
Let's go to the bathroom.
All right, girls.
What's the fake question?
That is cray cray.
Okay. Okay. All right, everybody should be quiet. And we're gonna listen to Joa, and he's gonna read off his clues. And we're gonna try to guess what he is. Okay, go ahead. What do we think that might could be?
I knew it was.
Is that right? A ninja? So Joa wants to be a ninja.
I knew it.
So cool. Okay, Toriana.
Wait, I just gotta put one more thing.
Did you guys hear what Toriana said? Were you listening? Everybody if you're not going, put your papers behind you. Okay. We had to guess, Toriana, a librarian. No? Somebody else want to try and guess? Kush.
Police.
A police? No. Luke.
A teacher.
That was it, a teacher. Very cool. Okay, Shakira, read off your clues.
I will be on the 17.
What else do you have? Was that the only one? Keep reading.
I will be cheering.
So what do you have? A cheerleader? Clemson cheerleader? Very cool. Okay. Luke, read off your clues.
He puts out fires.
Todd,
Fire.
was that it? A firefighter? Very cool. Price. Okay, we don't need running back and forth. You have what you have on your paper. Come back to the carpet.
I forgot something.
We'll just think about it in your head.
I still have 4 written.
Right, that's good. Okay. Yep, Price is going right now, so let's give him our attention.
Sweaty, dirty, hot, and bloody.
So did y'all hear what he said? Read it one more time. We couldn't hear you over here.
Sweaty, dirty, hot, and bloody.
Maddie,
Farmer.
is it that? No. Joa? That's not it. Let's keep going. DeAndre.
Baseball.
Kingston.
A samurai.
Let's have a couple more guesses, Shakira.
A nurse or a doctor.
Kush.
Soccer player?
I don't think, yours might be a little too hard. What is it?
Grass cutter.
He wants to be a grass cutter. Very cool. Okay, Kush, read off your clues.
They make movies. You'll need a wife. Sometimes they sing. You'll need a book to learn to be.
Christina.
The movies.
No.
No. Hayden.
Librarian.
No. Shakira.
Actor.
An actor. Christina.
Okay, so I make
Listen to Christina.
rules and I sit at a desk and I can sleep whenever I want. What is
Price.
I know what it is.
Is it a teacher? No. Todd?
President. Yep.
You gonna be the president? All right, everybody be quiet. It's Ty's turn. Plays in a stadium. What do y'all think of that? How cute he is. A football player. Very cool. DeAndre, read your clues off.
Running, jumping,
I got 5. What?
Okay, well just read off your clues for one of your careers that you want.
I destroy animals. Only bears.
Do you have any other clues? Just that one? What do y'all think that Kingston is?
A hunter.
Joa. A hunter? Is that what you are? Okay. Everybody listen, it's Kenaya's turn. Deandre.
Yeah.
What do you think she might be? What did you say again? You're a leader, right? Brock,
Cheerleader.
a cheerleader?
Almost near it.
That was it.
She just left one part.
Okay, Maddie.
Okay, one is a trick question. Almost. I help people with the letters. I have a talk with them. They talk about life.
What do you think that I can do? Kingston?
A doctor. A nurse or a doctor.
No? Say something else, Kaden.
It might be a superhero.
Superhero. Good guess, but I don't think that one's it. Let's see. Blue.
Animal biologist? No. Close.
Close. Joe, did you have one? Kush.
That B word.
A biologist?
That one was a trick question.
Ooh, she threw in a trick one in there to throw us off.
My
She wants to be a biologist. Very cool. Okay, Kaden.
A hat, an outfit, a gun, and a handgun. You know what?
Shakira.
A police.
Is that what it is?
You were right, Shakira. That was
A police. Those were good clues. Okay.
I have 6 things.
All right, everybody listen to Hygienius.
You make people laugh. Oh, I know it.
Okay, Todd.
A clown.
Joa.
It's a trick.
A comedian? That's what Joa said. Brock.
A YouTuber. Yeah, I did it.
So did he get it right? A YouTuber.
YouTube. I saw
So
it.
he wants to be a YouTube star. Okay. Let's- All right, let's listen to Brock.
I have a very hard question. Probably no one will figure this out. GoPro, worms, hooks, fish.
Christina.
A fisherman.
No.
Maybe close.
Stop.
DeAndre.
Fishing.
I mean,
Oh, I forget.
Kush.
A fireman? No. A fisher YouTube. I told you it. I was gonna say that.
That one might have been hard to guess. So a fish. So he wants to be a YouTuber too, but he's gonna do fishing stuff on his YouTube. All right, let's listen. It's Mary Kate's turn.
I help people. I work somewhere important, and it starts with no.
What do we think that could be? Price.
Nurse or doctor? It starts with
It starts with an S. Ty.
Nurse.
Starts with an S.
Stop.
Rihanna.
It ain't a nurse. Star.
Maddie Beth.
Sheriff. Nope.
start with an S?
A singer. No. We already
Let's see, Joa.
Nope.
Kingston?
A saver?
No.
Kush?
Soldier.
No.
How'd you guess?
Soccer player.
Okay, yours is hard. Okay, let's get some more.
Nope.
A secretary at a nurse's office.
What?
Very cool.
That was the last security.
That one was a tricky one. Okay, so now, since we've come up with all these ideas, let's add to our list. So alright, get where you can see this again. Okay, everybody sit. Okay, sit. Okay, now that we've thought of some other stuff and had some time to think, what are some other careers we can add to our list? Something that's not already up there. Archimedes. A clown? Kingston? A what?
A hacker.
A hacker?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be that when you grow up. Alright. Toriana. A what? So, a server? Yep, we have singer up there. Beyonce?
Lifeguard.
A lifeguard.
Can I get another
Shakira.
daycare?
A daycare worker?
It's kind of like a teacher. Okay, baby.
Rock?
Explorer.
A what? Explorer?
Oh, science.
Price? A wrestler?
Oh! Box.
Kenai? Yeah, that's kind of the same as daycare worker. Hayden.
A security.
A security guard?
Yeah. Oh. A king. I got one.
Okay, let's get a couple more. Maddie Beth.
One of those racers that go around telling people about
A missionary? Okay, let's get a couple more. Christina.
principal.
Principal?
What? She took it. That was just
Good.
Soldier.
Ooh, a soldier.
Good job, Kush. That was good.
Let's have one more. Beyonce.
The sheriff.
The sheriff.
So
So you can be a police officer or a sheriff.
I was gonna say a good one.
Okay, what was it?
Superhero. It was a person who goes to another country, like I am.
So an explorer.
Can I get another?
Alright, so we've named a lot of good careers.
I got a good one.
So remember, think about your career that you want to have one day. And think about how you have to work hard to get to your career. There should be no talking. So remember the career you want to have one day. And remember you have to work hard to get there. But remember, you can do anything you want to do. So that could be your career one day. So if y'all want to keep your little papers as a reminder of your career, you can. Okay, so everybody, I'm gonna have you go back to your seats in just a second. And you're gonna put the papers in your cubby. Yeah, let's do that. And then, well, I'll call you, put your papers in your cubby, and then go back to your desk. So number 1, 2, 3.
I have to get one back.
An animal biologist. 4, 5, 6, 7. What?
You can be a king.
A king? Yes.
I was going
7.
There's more than
8.
one cheese story.
9. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Alright. Sit at your desk quietly. Alright, guys, how do you take your reading book out? Put it on top of your desk.